I made sure to lock the door to my office, and soon after I got in the car and began to drive home, a thought came to mind. Are you sure you locked the door to your office? And I stopped, turned back, got down from the car, and went to check the door I locked to be sure it was locked. And truly, it was locked. And I had a good laugh at myself. Doctor, are you not sure you have OCD? Yes, OCD. I'm talking about OCD today. OCD is short for Obsessive Compulsive Disorder. Again, you're welcome. I'm Dr. Abayomi on today's talk. Like it's rightly said, Obsessive Compulsive Disorder from the name OCD suggests that there are obsessions. Obsessions refer to thoughts that are unpleasant, that you do not like, that intrude into your mind without your consent. And then you try to resist these thoughts, but these thoughts remain all the same. And then the compulsive components, the thoughts then go on to acquire some power and seem to command you to actually carry out some of these actions that we call compulsions. So obsessions and compulsions together constitute what we call obsessive compulsive disorder. But then, that you have had these thoughts, did I turn off the tap? Did I turn off the gas? Did I close the door? Did I not? Are not enough to conclude that you have an obsessive compulsive disorder. As a matter of fact, almost every human being on earth, at one point or the other, has had this experience where your mind tells you forgot to do something and you need to go check, and your mind forces you to try to think about something or consider something abstract. These are not enough to say you have OCD. Before we say you have OCD, it is expected that these thoughts, these ideas in your head, these rituals that you carry out, these ruminations and debates in your head, it is expected that they consume a considerable amount of your time every day. As a matter of fact, you must spend at least 1 hour every day for at least 2 weeks before we say you have obsessive compulsive disorder. In addition to this, they must be distressing such that they affect your performance at work and affect your performance of carrying out everyday activities. Now, some of the things you need to be on the lookout for to help you know if you have OCD include rituals in your head. Some people tell me, for example, a thought just comes to their head and says they should keep counting 7. So they keep saying 7, 7, 7. They must mention 7 times. They keep thinking about it. And some, it's a debate in their head. Some say you've not washed your hands are contaminated. Thoughts of contamination. And then go ahead and keep washing their hands 20 times a day, 30 times a day. All of this can be quite distressing. For some other people, it is images that show up in their head. Very, very distressing images. And then they feel very uncomfortable about these images. They want to delete them from their minds without success. Even then, these are not enough to say someone has OCD. Other things to be on the lookout for include feelings of anxiety. Oh my God, these thoughts are going to come again. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? They also include part of what we call OCD. And then some people also feel depressed. You see themselves as worthless, as suffering from some major mental health problems. And as a result of this, they think life is over for them. And some do not feel real. They experience what we call derealization, and some also experience what we call depersonalization. They feel my body does not feel like my body, mind does not feel like my body. Now, if you feel any of this, don't despair. And this can be quite tough, can be quite hard, may want to stop you from living your life, enjoying your life, and having fun. But no, you really don't have to. You don't have to despair. There's hope. For people who have OCD, you can seek professional help. And while waiting to seek professional help, you can practice what we call grounding exercises and the mindfulness exercises. Essentially, what that means is you just sit back and notice your thoughts without having to obey them. You don't have to engage your thoughts. Just sit back, observe, and monitor them. And see that your thoughts are not you. Your thoughts are just everyday experiences around you, even though internal, but you can just observe them and go on to lead your normal everyday life. For anybody who has OCD and is affecting them seriously, I'd like you to know that there is hope for you. You can get better if you seek professional help. Thank you very much, and God bless you.